Mic check. 1, 2. Are we recording? Hi, I'm Michelle Bernstein, an award-winning chef, restaurateur, and mom. I have a lot on my plate, including my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. That's why I was prescribed Cosentyx. It helps me move better.
Cosentyx secukinumab is prescribed for people 2 years of age and older with active psoriatic arthritis. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur, like tuberculosis or other serious bacterial, fungal, or viral infections. Some were fatal. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, had a vaccine or plan to, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions and severe eczema-like skin reactions may occur. Learn more at 1-844-COSENTYX or Cosentyx.com.
Ask your rheumatologist about Cosentyx.
Dominic Carter, Red Apple Podcast 77 WABC Radio. Workers in Staten Island become the first Amazon warehouse employees anywhere in the country to form a union. And what about the unnamed victims of crime? This is my podcast. Let's go. Nothing can stop true determination. Please always remember that. Talk about the little engine that could, and that an uphill battle would be an understatement. Amazon workers in Staten Island voted to unionize, marking the first successful U.S. organizing effort in Amazon's history, in the history of the giant retail company. And the move handed an unexpected win to the group that fueled the union's drive. This is really, folks, a sign of more to come down the road. Amazon warehouse workers voted in favor of a union of about 55%, giving the fledgling Amazon labor union enough support to pull off a victory. 45% rejected the union bid. Bottom line, they have opened the door to further organizing all across America at Amazon and elsewhere. This as the turnover rate for workers at Amazon warehouse facilities has been as high as 150% a year. Staggering numbers. I want to pause for a second to remember the victims of all of these recent crimes across the country, but in particular, New York City. A Filipino man who was in critical condition after he was beaten and robbed inside a Midtown Manhattan McDonald's, inside the fast food restaurant on 7th Avenue and 34th Street in Midtown in broad daylight at 7:42 a.m. 7:42 a.m. The 53-year-old Filipino man, the victim, what did he do? All he was trying to do is buy some breakfast, place an order, when an attacker suddenly punched him in the face and demanded his wallet. The attack continued, with the man punching and knocking the victim down, beating him unconscious. No one came to his aid while this was going on. He was robbed of his cell phone and wallet. The robber then ran off into Penn Station. But the NYPD has made the arrest. And I'm quoting the victim here. He said, quote, "Help, help, please call the cops," the resident of New Jersey said from his hospital bed. The quote goes on, "I was hoping people were going to help me, but they didn't. They were just watching, and they didn't get involved. I guess they're scared," unquote. Of course, The arrested suspect has served prison time before for attempted robbery. He was paroled in December 2016 and filed this one in the we already know category. The new anti-gun unit of the NYPD has netted more than 100 arrests since it was launched in March of this year. And nearly 70% of those busted have a prior criminal history. Here is something now I want to ask you, and I really want you to think about it for a second. Maybe email me your response at dominic.carter@wabcradio.com. dominic.carter@wabcradio.com. Why have hate crimes against Jews? Hate crimes against Jews. Why have they skyrocketed across New York City? Why? Please tell me why, because I just don't get it. Just like I don't understand the attacks against Asian Americans. In one of the latest incidents, a group of teenagers jump a Jewish man in an unprovoked Brooklyn beatdown caught on video. The hate-fueled attack comes as hate crimes against Jews quadrupled in the 5 boroughs over the last year. That's according to the NYPD. The 21-year-old Hasidic victim was walking down Jerry Street near Harrison Avenue in South Williamsburg just before 8 p.m. when the teens jump him. Surveillance video recovered at the scene showed the teens throwing their victim against a parked box truck as they punch and kick him to the ground. Folks, this has to stop. It has to stop. And it really saddens me that it's happening. If you are interested in the book on my life, growing up in New York City and overcoming numerous obstacles, you can go to my website, the book website, nomamasboy.com, nomamasboy.com. You can catch me on 77 WABC Radio, midnights to 1 a.m., midnight to 1 a.m., weeknights, and you can listen to the show online as well at WABCRadio.com, WABCRadio.com. Again, you can send me emails at dominic.carter@WABCRadio.com. Go check out the Dominic Carter merchandise at the 77 WABC store. From Dominic Carter t-shirts to hats and much more. Go to WABCRadiostore.com. WABCRadiostore.com. I will see you the next time right here. Dominic Carter, Red Apple Podcast, 77 WABC.